Okay, hello and welcome to today's match. Now we're gonna have Game 7 Bros versus Algfish. Yeah, it's the last match of round 2, so still gonna be a best of 3. So we're gonna have at least 2 games. Maybe it's gonna be the first best of 3 we can see that manages to go into the third game. But we'll see. Again, like last time, is the losers bracket, so we sadly have to yeah, wish somebody well, and the loser cannot participate on the tournament afterwards. Yeah, and I guess we'll just see how it goes. The players already look pretty set up. Um, so I think I'm also pretty set up. Yes, this is looking good. So, yeah, without much to not drag it on that much longer, let's just start the match in 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay, perfect. Okay, we already saw a quick death from Bros, but that's nothing to really worry about. Okay, sadly another death, and Algfish just cruises through the first level, not taking the skip in the second level as it's very risky. Bros now finishing the first revolve level as well. Very nice. Algfish gets a quick death in revolve 3, but misses the door. That is way more important than the early death. And misses the door a second time because he was trying to avoid the spikes. So now Bros actually gets ahead. Oh, but Bros sadly dies at the skip on Revo 4 and dies again because the spike didn't fall down. That was unexpected. Oh. The reason why Bros is dying here is that you actually, or maybe I'm wrong, that you don't have to do it, but to get this skip, to get the faster time, you have to jump into the button to hit it later than you would usually. Okay, but now we see Algfish a bit ahead already on gaps 3, now into gaps 4, but time-wise Bros is pretty close by as the first levels of gaps are pretty short. Okay, Bros is gonna take the safe route. Makes sense. We saw Algfish take multiple resets to respond to his deaths in gaps 2. So the safe round didn't lose time compared to him. Yeah, still Algfish didn't die in a bit, so we see Bros pulling ahead here. Okay, my bad, I talked the wrong way. We see Bros pulling away a bit. That's what I meant, because Algfish is not dying, and Bros had a few tiny deaths even after I was talking about it, so he is a bit behind. Oh no, I think he tried to go into the door immediately, but then fell for the trap where the spikes spawn on top of the door. So Algfish now in Thorny 2 already, while Bros is still on Boom, and oh no, there's the problem you have when you try to speedrun the game, as Bros did try to go as fast as possible, but hit the button and then switched the switch direct switch directions too early, so the button to the left still was blocked for him, and he died. But now he's also onto Thorny. Meanwhile, Algfish is just finishing Thorny and going into Shove. Really nice performance by him so far. Sometimes I might have to yawn, so to excuse myself even before, as both players have a pretty different time than me. I think it was around 7 hours before me and 9 hours before me. And it's 2:45 a.m. for me. So I am a bit tired, and I've just woken up to make this game happen, because I think it was the best time possible. Okay, so Bros just started Chef and Algfish did manage to finish Chef. I actually forgot to commentate a bit, because Algfish could have gone for a skip in Chef 2, where Bros just died on, not the skip, but Bros just died on Chef 2, and did not go for the skip, so I'm not sure if Algfish did go for the skip. Sorry for that, I just completely missed that. Wow, okay, so Bros did hit the button on Shove 3, which actually does make the level a bit more difficult. Oh, okay. Because it just makes the uh, wall from the right move faster. I just wanted to switch to Algfish, as he just was in ride 3, and it looked like he was about to go for the skip, but then he seemingly decided against it and jumped back from the platform where you stand on for the skip. Yeah, but at least he didn't die, so still yeah, I guess he was just not about to take the risk to go for the skip. Maybe he even tried to jump over the platform but just failed, and then just yeah, went to the left as he was trying to. But Bros actually performs the skip first try. That's very nice. Still, Algfish has quite the lead, is already onto Hills 3 and finishing Hills 3, so he's now an entire door ahead. But right is just way too much longer compared to Hills, so it's not really the levels that make the difference. So I'm gonna try to watch the time. Algfish entered the door on Hills 5 on 7 minutes and 56 seconds. So I'll try to compare that time at that point. It's already gonna be quite the difference here. Algfish, oh, what happened there? It looked like he jumped over the saw. Maybe he tried to move. I'm not sure. Because you can only jump on that part and nothing else, so probably he tried to move. But even though he had this little mistake, or pretty large mistake actually, he is still quite in the lead because it looks like he was almost a full minute ahead before. No, he was over a full minute ahead before, but he does not save the lift on lift 1. Interesting, after it was first shared, I think we saw most runners do it, but he decides against it. But he did get the lift save in lift 2, but it's not going for the save on lift 3. It's a bit confusing to go for that save, so I can understand why he did not go for it. Bros, I think that's also not the lift save. Yeah, that's not the. Oh, okay, okay, makes sense. So Algfish just saved the lift in lift 4, very nice. Bros also did not save a lift in lift 1, so they're on equal settings there. Okay, Algfish goes for a safe route, not trying to go for a lift save in lift 5, and instead securing the clean 3 lift run and already into clones 1. Ooh, that looked pretty close to the troll there, but he did not die, so everything's fine. Interesting, Bros goes for a different strategy here on lift 4. That is gonna lose him a bit time compared to Algfish's, as Algfish did skip the lift there. Wow, okay. I thought Bros had the timing correct there, but now he had. So maybe it was because he went to the right a bit before. Okay, so Algfish, she did mess up the skip on clones 4 and gets it on a second try, even though he had a variant where he dies to the saw right after hitting the skip. That was interesting to see, to say the least. Okay, after a quick death at the beginning, Bros is now onto through with clones 2, and Algfish is already onto runner 2. That's, yeah, we can just see the lead Algfish managed to get between them. Oh, both actually go for the same way to do the not runner, the clones for skip. Okay, we see Algfish on runner 3. Let's see if he discovers the glitch. Nope. Very nice. I mean, we only saw the glitch once last match, happening on Diesel's screen, I believe. But it's just I forgot when we saw the skip. Oh no, glitch. Okay, so we saw a very unfortunate death by Bros. That's way more important than when we saw the glitch on Runners 3. The spike here turns back and yeah, I think he jumped too early and jumped into it. So that is a lot of time loss. Very unfortunate, as Algfish is just not looking to stop anytime soon. So he's already onto enemies 2, while Bros is just entering runner 3. So I think even though Algfish did a tiny mistake in the mini boss level, he still managed to even enhance his 1 minute lead from before to even more afterwards. So it looks like, at least in the beginning, Bros has to try to not die. At least die less compared to Algfish, as Algfish did have a bit more skill. No way! Okay, Algfish did have a bit more skills compared to Bros. And yeah, we just saw another grueling death by Bros as he died on that section and almost dies again in runner 5, which is right at the end of the level. So yeah, that's one of the most annoying deaths. The problem is that you really have to jump early on top of the first platform of the 3 to not die to one of them. And he jumped just a bit too late. So he died. And yeah, now they are in a just basically a full door of difference. Okay, Bros does not take the risk, I guess, to go on top instantly. Okay, because yeah, he just went a bit far to the right. That was not necessary. So, but for that, oh no. Okay, but for that he needed to push back the enemy once more, like he did. And yeah, I think it's fine. Um, Again, it's more important to not die, because even though Algfish has this huge lead, he can still get a few deaths, and that would put him out of his concentration or something, and then Bros can just get back again. But if that's not happening, it looks really good for Algfish here, as he's already onto Arcade 1 and Bros is just about to finish Enemies 5. Takes his time here. Yeah, the level Enemies 5 is a bit confusing. You can just go to the right as soon as the other enemy spawns, but a lot of people don't actually know that, even in the speedrunning community, because it's just counterintuitive. Oh, he went to the right a bit too early in falling 1. Bros went to the right a bit too early on falling 1, so yeah, Algfish is just perfectly doing these levels in arcade, but he's already onto arcade 3, trying to position himself. Perfect. Whoa, whoa, whoa. He missed the door though. What is gonna happen? And that, does that look like the normal arcade 3? What? Okay, okay, he's just now entering the door. So Bros got a bit of the time back. But he is still on 43, so still one full door behind. And I feel like we just saw some glitchy stuff on our first screen in the arcade 3. It was just really confusing. I mean, he did missed the door. I think even though it wasn't glitched, but also the door movement looked a bit weird at least. Okay, oh, we saw a quick juke from Rose as he barely avoids the saw on the falling five, so both are now in the same door, but not for long. Algfish is just about to finish Arcade and now enters Glitched, the last level before. So yeah, the second to last level, so there are only 10 levels for him to play left, now 9. Oh, but he dies in Glitch 2. These teleports really are difficult to handle, but he gets it on a second try. Now we can see bros in the comment section. I feel like one comment is just really slow for some reason. The comment to the right looks slower than usual. Okay, but he instantly gets in the door. Very nice. So he saves some time compared to Algfish. Algfish now onto Glitch for bros, barely avoiding the death on Arcade 4 because he's going a bit more risky than Algfish. Oh, and he dies afterwards. Okay, Algfish actually went in between the saws instead of staying on the left and still manages to get glitch 4 on his first try. In my opinion, a very impressive feat. Because it's just a way more difficult route for, in my opinion, no reason to use it. I guess you could say you save a bit of time because you start going to the right a bit earlier by one saw difference. But that's just not really much. But Algfish is already finishing the first level of the last 5. Bro's just now entering glitched, and I think this is looking like a new personal best for Algfish, if I'm not mistaken. I can't exactly remember his current personal best time, but I thought it was around 25 or 24 minutes, something in that direction, I think. And this is looking more like a sub 24 if he does not mess up in the last couple of levels. Meanwhile, Bros is entering glitch 4 now. So let's see what he's gonna do on that level. I believe he's gonna go to the left, but maybe he doesn't. If not, he might struggle a bit. Oh no, he tried to save a bit of time and jump early to the right, but he timed it wrong, so he instead died. Very unfortunate. Okay, so Algfish is on the last level. I think the last level takes at least around 1 minute and 20 seconds. Yeah, okay, so Bros did stay to the left. And take the safe route there. And Algfish is just okay, going a bit safe on the springs, not instantly holding to the left. Bro's just now entering the last couple of levels. Also a pretty solid run for him. Or okay. Algfish is almost at the end of the game. Rose misses the jump up there twice, which always takes a bit to reset. Oh, interesting. I thought it would reset there. But Algfish is now finishing up the run. As I said, with a time of sub 24, we're actually gonna see a 23 minute and perfect 30 seconds. With new Steam achievements popping up, I guess they are a bit many Steam achievements to just be from this run. But it's a really strong performance by Algfish. Congratulations on your new personal best. I think currently this is. Wait. Okay, no, I completely don't remember what place it would be on the leaderboard. Oh no. Okay, we saw a barely missed thing here at Bro's side, and Algfish did go for a quick second. So I'm just gonna turn off his stream right now so that you don't see my Discord, which wasn't that bad at the moment because we just saw the server where we discussed the tournament. But of course I don't want to show my private messages and stuff. I think that makes sense for everybody. So I'm already gonna give the first point to Algfish, as he is gonna finish this match faster than Bros, who's just about to finish things up. Very nice, he gets the faster route. Oh, did he get the fast route? No. Yes? No, no, no. He did not go for the fast route, but I think that didn't even make any difference. So I always thought that the jump earlier into the door in the 4th level does make a difference, and it just barely made one. So I got a bit surprised here. Or I'm missing something and he did go for a faster stretch. Well, anyways, he's on the, I believe, pretty much the second half of the last level right now. Yeah, and I think he's gonna get a pretty solid time. It should stay, it might just go over 27 minutes. But I think his personal best was around, yeah, was in the 25-minute mark, so he did die a few more times than on his personal best. Meanwhile, Algfish did set a new personal best, so yeah, really strong performance by Algfish. Bros did a bit more mistakes, which cost him the first round here. Okay. Okay, so Algfish got a new personal best and managed to beat your time. I think, yeah, his time was 23 minutes and 30 seconds against the 27 minute and 6 seconds run. Okay, unlucky to tell you in the stream, Bros said this was his worst time in a while, and he actually was getting 24-minute runs earlier that day, so it seems like he actually got a bit better than what I remembered. My bad there. And yeah, I just got a nice idea by Silas to put the personal best on the screen. I'll see what I can do there. um, after the quick pause, because we're now gonna have pause between the games. Yeah, the next match is gonna be a bit after. Yeah, the pause is actually gonna be a bit longer than usual this time, as Bros has to go for a bit. So I'll probably see you all in around 25 minutes or so. Yeah, see you then for the second run of the round. Okay, welcome back. We are back from the break. Quick correction to last time. I said Algfish did get a new personal best, but it was actually just the personal best on the Steam version. And yeah, I just pasted their both personal bests onto yeah, from the leaderboard onto the screen so that we can compare more easily this time. Yeah, so we're now gonna start run 2. If Algfish wins this, then Bros will be eliminated. But as we can see, both PBs are not that far apart from each other, so it still can get pretty interesting. Yeah, to not hold you much longer, let's just start the next run in 3, 2, 1, and go! Oh wow, they got perfectly synchronized starts, and both with a tiny mess up. Oh, but Algfish did die on the later part of the level than Bros, so he has to get back a bit of time loss. Bros starting ahead, but dying, so they are pretty much on the same pace right now. But Bros still a bit ahead. Bros went to the left here. I think maybe he even thought it was already Revolve 4. Okay, Algfish did not miss the door this time. Let's see if Bros dies here again. No, he goes for the safe route, and Algfish as well. I think last time Algfish did the skip. So interesting to see that he didn't do it this time. Bros is going for his route, which is not the fastest, but I guess probably the thing he is used to. But this is gonna cost him his first like lead he had, and he's going for the controlled run on gaps 2 as well. So Algfish is turning a bit ahead now, already one level apart pretty much from Bros, but both are starting way stronger than they did on the last run, which is very nice to see. So they are pretty locked in for this round. Algfish did not die here. I think he did last time. So very nice. And Bros avoids it as well. Both very close to each other still, but one level apart. So Bros still in Boom 2, Algfish in Booms 3, with a clean run through Boom 3. Bros barely avoiding the death here, but did not die at the end this time. Very nice. And one of them went too far there last time, but I think it was Algfish. Anyways, both did not die, and yeah, we can just see the same time difference still keeping steady. Algfish now already in Thorny 2, while Bros is just entering Thorny 1. But both did not die, so they are still keeping the same difference. Algfish is playing a very clean run this time. Very concentrated, but Bros as well. Just a tiny bit slower on some levels. which is why Algfish is still in the lead. But if they keep on going like this, each mistake can change the outcome drastically. Algfish is now in shove 1 and Bros just entered as well, so both are on the same level. But Algfish is just about to finish it and Bros just started. Oh, now I can look if Algfish does go for the skip. Does not look like it. Instead they go for the pretty much same route here. Last time Bros did activate the button, which actually makes it a bit closer, and it's not really what you want, but he still gets through. Probably a teeny tiny bit of time loss compared to Algfish, but that's probably not what's gonna make the difference in this match. And so far so good. Bros did gets pushed back again. Oh, and there's death. That is a bit unfortunate. Still, not the biggest problem. I think, yeah, the problem is just Algfish in general goes for more skips than Bros does, and therefore he will get ahead if he just does not make a mistake, which it does look like right now. He is playing a very clean run so far. Oh, yeah, I guess Algfish was trying to not do the skip as he did last run. And Bros actually does the skip, so he gets a time save compared to Algfish, both at the same level again. That was nice to see. So Bros was trying to do the skip last time as well, but just jumped to the left too early, I think. That's probably it. Both now in right 5 with pretty solid times. Yeah, both are having a way better run than last time. I mean, Algfish didn't really die, but for Bros, it's like no comparison, as last run he already was quite behind to Algfish, who is now something like 20 seconds before his last run, and Bros already was around 1 minute behind Algfish last time already, and now he's just one level behind. So there's still a lot that can happen in this run. We can see glitches that could hinder a player, or maybe just a mistake that's gonna change the outcome of this match. Algfish is now entering the miniboss level. Last time he had a pretty tragic death, very much at the end, so we'll see if the same thing happens here. Let's hope not, because we don't want to hope for anybody's downfall. It's looking good. So Algfish is probably gonna finish this out quickly. Very nice. A very fast time of 8 minutes and 8 seconds while entering the door. Still not going for the lift skip here. So this is gonna be around 14 to 15 seconds time difference to Bros. And as you can see, that's not a lot. 14 seconds in a over 20-minute run is not much at all. Did I say 40? I meant to say 14, but I'm not sure what I said. I think I said 14. I don't know. Well, Algfish goes to the right at first and almost dies because of it, but he does get the lift skip on lift 4. Bros did take a slower route last time. And it looks like he still does, but he did a quick reset there. Yeah, he's not gonna go for the lift skip. And instead take a safer route, but that is gonna cost him a bit compared to Algfish. Oh, and he goes to the wrong direction first. Well, so we're gonna see Algfish pulling ahead a bit again. Oh, interesting. Algfish combined the clones to go in as one basically in clones 2. Maybe that could actually be done in a way to save time, but I believe it was still slower than just moving as fast as possible. But Bros dies because he jumped barely too late. Algfish also dies a bit in clones 4, while Bros dies a second time in clones 2, which is gonna cost him quite a bit. Now Algfish already in runner 1, while Bros is still on clones 3 with another quick death. But the clones level, the runner levels could change quite a bit. They are one of the longer levels. Bros in clones 4, not dying this time, very nice. So that was a bit faster than Algfish, but still in clones he did lose time compared to Algfish as he died so much in clones 2, which still cost him even though he did get a clean run in clones 4. Let's see, I think he said last time he didn't have the audio cues, so this time Bros is hearing the game audio and is gonna cruise through runner 1 without dying. Meanwhile, Algfish is already onto runner 4, pretty much done with runner 4. Bros about to finish runner 2. So there's pretty much 2 levels between them. Algfish does a clean run of runner 5. Bros did die in runner 5 and almost dies in runner 4. That was so close. Oh, but he dies. Yet he actually dies still. Okay. Algfish is through with enemies 1 onto enemies 2, while Bros is just now entering runner 5. Let's see if he dies this time. I hope not. Algfish does now finish enemies 2 onto enemies 3. Yeah, Bros does the section perfectly this time. So he's probably gonna go through to enemies as well. Meanwhile, Algfish is on the 4th enemies level, pretty much halfway through, but it's one of the longer levels. Bros goes for the fastest route in enemies 1, very nice. Okay, pushes back the enemy in enemy 2 once more. Let's see if he does it a third time. He actually does go for it a third time, which is not necessary. So it's gonna cost him a bit compared to Algfish. but it's still a way better performance than we saw last run. So he might just be on a pace for a personal best. We'll see. Algfish is now through to falling 2, where he hugs the wall. That's actually so nice. We saw it first on the tournament done by Cuba Break, and a few runners seem to have picked it up to hug the wall there, as you still barely avoid all of the saws. Process on to enemies 5. He did die there last time, but this time it's looking pretty good. He still waits for the enemy to come before starting to walk to the right, so he's gonna lose a bit of time compared to Algfish here, but yeah, still there on the same door. And yeah, it's still a very good run by Bros. Even though he might not win the match, he might just win a new personal best. I can't tell for sure, but that's what I hope. Oh, and we see a huge mistake by Algfish dying right at the end of falling 5, so that is a chance for Bros to catch back up. At least he's getting closer to Algfish again. This time on the what am I saying? Second try, Algfish gets it and is entering arcade. But Bros is not too far behind, as he just finished falling 3, which I think is the longest level. Maybe falling 5 is somewhere around, but falling 4 is very short. So if he does not die on falling 5, he's definitely gonna make good some time compared to Algfish, who's just finished Arcade 1. Ambrose goes through falling 5 cleanly, so he's also onto Arcade 1. Algfish just now finishing Arcade 2. It might come down to the comment section Arcade 3, as it's quite difficult, and Algfish did. It's looking weird again. Yeah, this is not the usual comment movement. I think some are slower than I saw on other screens. That is so weird. And he missed the door again and dies once more. This is crazy. We might actually see a catch up by Bros. Okay, but Algfish gets in the door on his third try of Arcade 3, but Bros just entered Arcade 3, so it's definitely getting close. Both having the same glitch, I think, with the comments, and Bros is through to Arcade 4. This is just head to head. Bros did die on Arcade 4 last time. Let's hope he can avoid this at this time. But I think he's also going through a bit faster than Algfish is. Oh, whoa, that was so close to the spike. But they're both onto Arcade 5. This is getting so intense. It looks like both are not experiencing a bug though. So nobody is gonna lose or gain time compared to the other in this level. If they both don't mess up, of course. Yeah, it doesn't look like a glitch run. Wow. Okay, they are actually so close. Just a few seconds. Bro's now entering glitch 2 as glitch 1 as well. Algfish now onto glitch 2. Bros almost done with glitch 1 as well. It may come down to deaths in glitch 4 or something. Bro's barely avoiding the death on glitch 2. Oh, but dies at the end of glitch 2. This is gonna cost him maybe even a round here. But gets it on the second try, very nice. Onto the invisible maze, but he goes to the right at first. Algfish is now onto glitch 4. And he tries to go between the saws. And he manages to do it on his first try. So he's through glitch 4. And there's not really a way to die on glitch 5. Rose does get the quicker jump in glitch 4, so... Oh! Algfish didn't go far enough to the left and actually died on glitch 5. So Rose is also on glitch 5 now. They are just seconds from another. This is so intense. Algfish goes to the right at the beginning of Tower 1, let's call it. So Bros is... Oh, does the same exact mistake. Algfish waits for the thing. If Bros does not mess up the first jump this time, he gets it first try. He's gonna catch up a bit more. I was not expecting this head-to-head match. Algfish still a bit ahead of Bros, but they are on the same level, basically on the same floor. Both managing to get through the invisible part perfectly. Does Bros fall down? No, he does not. So still same time as Algfish here on the level. Algfish gets a quick run through the springs, so actually saves 2 or 3 springs compared to Bros who fell down once. Oh no! No! Bros with a huge fall down. No! That is a huge choke, which might just cost him the match. No! Oh, that is crushing. Algfish through to the last level. Probably not hitting a personal best though, because he had this mess up in Arcade 3 again. Both on the last level as well, but if Algfish does not fall down, he's still probably gonna take the round. Bros does fall down on the last jump here. He's still on personal best time. If he manages to close out the level without falling a lot, he should even get a sub 24-minute run this time. But Algfish is close to getting a sub 23-minute run, so still a bit ahead. Oh no, Bros falls down, but it's just a tiny mess up, not that much of a time loss. Algfish is about to finish up the run, and he's gonna finish with a time of 23 minutes and 10 seconds. A new personal best for the Steam version for Algfish, but not overall a personal best. So Algfish is also gonna take the second match, but it got so intense in the end. I was not expecting that almost a complete turn of events, as Algfish was dominating the first half, and then the mess ups at Arcade3 almost cost him the run, but Bros is gonna finish up this run with a clean new personal best of 23 minutes and 55 seconds. Very well played. So Algfish barely won with a time of 23 minutes and 10 seconds versus the new personal best time of Bros of 23 minutes and 55 seconds. Still, Algfish is gonna take the dub here, and I'm gonna update the score. And yeah, huge runs by both of you. And now we still sadly have to say goodbye to Bros. Thank you for participating in this tournament. Yeah, I already updated the holy shit, why can't I see my mouth? I can't see my mouse. What? I can't freaking see my mouse. Well, what I was trying to say, I updated the tournament plan, so the round 3 is all set. We are gonna have a half final on the winners bracket with Ida Pisaka versus Silas Gober, and on the losers bracket we are gonna have a match, Algfish31 versus Delson and Cuba Break with a rematch against Ferristar. And afterwards, we're gonna have the half final of the losers bracket with an interesting three-way match. Yeah, the time for those matches are not really set, but I'll see what I can do. It's gonna happen in the next couple of days, and I'm trying to finish up these tournament, yeah, the latest on Sunday. Yeah, just to give you a quick overview at the end of this stream. And yeah, I think I'm gonna end it off with that. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you on the next match.